Alrighty, guys. If you guys are here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just making sure that everything is running nice and smoothly. But welcome, guys. Welcome to our stream of the day. Let me just get the live stream real quick. Put it in the Discord for the people who do not get notified by YouTube. You know the gist. Alright, so that sounds alright so far anyway, but I will make sure. Let me go over to thingy. But how is everyone doing? Give me a second. Let me just put the stream in the Discord. You know the gist. And yeah, hopefully everything is looking good, sounding good, going well. But welcome, guys. I do apologize that I am starting this very late. Like I said, I accidentally fell asleep. Luckily, it is a weekend day, so it doesn't really matter as long as people are still, you know, about, still chilling and things like that. Yo, Adam, good to have you here, bro. Welcome, welcome. Just gonna wait for Baz to get notified and things, or wait for anyone to get notified by Discord or by YouTube. But how is everyone doing? Good to have you here. Like I said, we are going to start probably in the next like 5 minutes, but I just want to give people a chance to get notified. You know the gist. Let me just pin that message in the top chat so that everyone's got it. Wow, it looks like it's going to go extra time out of Argentina, Cape Verde, which is a incredible achievement for Cape Verde to take this game to extra time. That is a fantastic achievement right now. Like, it looks like apparently Vozinha is going to take them to extra time with some incredible saves or things. Which looks like it's going to be a very interesting one. You've got an announcement. What's your announcement, bro? What is your announcement? This is a very important announcement. Let's just let's let Adam have his announcement real quick, you know, while we wait for everyone to get notified by Discord and things. Oh, you have you? Very nice, bro. Very nice. Seems like you're making the moves. That's what we like to see right there. That is what we like to see, bro. Making those moves. Very, very nice to see, bro. Very nice. I'm glad to hear it. I'm very glad to hear it. But yeah, end of the day, yeah, very glad to hear it, bro. Very glad to hear it. Baz is still not here, by the way, even though Baz was the one who was saying, "Oh, I'm available for a stream." Where's Baz at? Huh? Where's Baz at? Does he not get notified by the stream? Does he not get notified by Discord? You have to get notified by Discord. Yo, MRJ, welcome. Good to have you here, bro. Welcome. Like I said, I'll probably give people maybe like another 3-4 more minutes. 3 minutes, probably. And then we will get into what we're doing today and get back into it. Yeah, you know, welcome MRJ, good to have you here. I'm just having a little make sure of a check. Just to see if it is actually going to go to extra time or not, because it's at 90th plus 7 right now, so I want to see if it actually does make it to extra time, or if it if there is like an out of nowhere moment. I think they're going extra time. Oh, no, hold on. Wait a minute. There's a lot of shit going on apparently in these last few stages. Come on, Cape Verde, yeah. Didn't you send a comment on one of my vids a long time ago? Oh, you've been giving some good comments to MRJ, have you, Adam? You didn't get notified on YouTube. No, YouTube's dodgy. YouTube, like, you can click that bell as much as you want, but sometimes YouTube will just say no. YouTube is very dodgy. So yeah, they had a free kick near at the end, but apparently Vazinha made a very good save at the end there. Like, I'm not watching it obviously because I'm going to be playing a game during extra time, but bro, Cape Verde, man, they're the underdogs of this World Cup. I mean, like, you can go with like actual underdogs, or it's like Colombia are probably like, because like you could go with like Colombia or like Morocco or like Norway and that as like teams that like could actually, or Mexico even, who could go like really far in the tournament. But I feel like they're all teams you expected to make it to the knockouts anyway. Like, obviously, if they get to like semi-finals or something, that's when it's like, oh, okay, you know, they're here to play. You know what I mean? But they're all teams you would expect to get to minimum round of 16, you know? Because they're all good enough for that. Cape Verde, you wouldn't have expected to make it out the group with Uruguay and Saudi Arabia. And now they're taking Argentina to extra time and possibly penalties. So I think they are probably the story of the World Cup. They have a population of 500,000 in their country. Now, obviously, that's not their whole population in the world, because a lot of people who are Cape Verdean or were born there live in different countries, you know? But at the same time, they have a 500,000 population at that country at the moment. And yet, they are about to take the last World Cup champions to extra time. Well, they aren't about to, they are doing it. It's a very interesting one, you know what I mean? Remember, you can't use... wait, what? Bro, I can't see your messages, because I think you've been doing caps again, haven't you? And when you do caps, it deletes the messages, if that's the reason. You screwed it up the first 2 times. Okay. Alrighty. I won't read the messages. Anyway, now that extra time is going to be starting in the football match, I'm going to use this time to get started. Baz is nowhere to be seen, by the way. Baz, where is he? I don't know. He literally was the person who said, oh, wait and stream a little bit later and I'll be there and stuff. Where's he at? Huh? Where's Baz at? Oh, he is here now. Baz is now here. Now he's here. Bloody hell, bro. You took your bloody time, Baz. Now you're here. Yeah, no, yeah. Welcome, bro, welcome. Watch Ronaldo fans be dickheads about it. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the whole thing, though. Like, you can't win that. Ronaldo and Messi fans will be dicks about both of them. Like, Ronaldo fans will always sit there and go, oh, look, Argentina didn't make it. They had to go extra time against fucking goddamn Cape Verde. Even though Portugal realistically robbed Croatia yesterday. I watched the game. I'm sorry, right? And I'll say this the way I say it. I don't give a shit if they have this, like, technology in the ball, apparently, where it says that the player made a touch or whatever. I don't agree with it, because end of the day, was there enough evidence, conclusive evidence, right, that the Croatian player touched the ball, right? Because that's what they were checking. They were checking if the other guy touched it, because if he did, it was offside, and if he didn't, it isn't offside, right? Was there enough conclusive evidence that he touched the ball? That other player? Did it move the trajectory of the ball? Did it stop the spinning of the ball? No, it didn't. So that, in my opinion, means that on-field decision should stand, because there's no evidence to overturn that goal. So that should have been a goal for Croatia, because the ref didn't give it as offside. The linesman didn't give it as offside. So end of the day, I personally think they robbed Portugal robbed Croatia there. That's my opinion. But yeah, you can't use all caps or the messages disappear. Because it's considered like screaming down the chat and stuff, and like maybe spam, and it deletes them because it's just a way. It's like with swear words and things, you know what I mean? Like it's all just automatically deleted by the bot. Right. That's mad, you know. MRJ's kind of fucked you up there, Baz. He's kind of fucked you up there, bro. MRJ's got you there. Anyway, like I said, before extra time starts of the game, let's actually get into the game itself for the people who aren't here to just have us talk about football. Yeah? Right. So, anywho, without further ado, guys, we are back with Until Dawn today. Obviously, Until Dawn, if you guys know about the game and stuff, I don't have to sit here and explain a bunch of thingies. Wow. But yeah, end of the day, we're back with Until Dawn today, guys. Now, if you guys know about Until Dawn, you guys know, you know, like the gist of it and all of that. I'm not going to explain what the game is and stuff, but what I am going to go through is what we did last time out, guys. Because last time out, we had to deal with the Moaning Myrtle of the Until Dawn universe, of Emily. My nightmare of a character in this game. I'll guarantee you she survives at the end as well. I'll guarantee you. And if she survives at the end, then I've already failed at my job. Because that means that she fucking gets to bloody live. And that's not something I want to do. I'm not gonna kill her on purpose, though. I want her to die naturally. And then me to be happy about it. You know what I mean? But yeah, end of the day, what we did last time out is we had to deal with Emily. Everyone knows, if you've played this game or if you you know, have been watching me play through it, my hate and lividness towards a certain Emily. Matt, I don't know how Matt does it. Matt deals with Emily in the most perfect fucking goddamn ways, and I don't know how he does it, because I sit there and I watch Emily just moan, bitch, moan, and I sit there and I'm like, I can't do it, bruv. Like, I could fucking never bloody goddamn... Bro, I cannot even sit here and fucking... Like, I wouldn't be able to handle, like, 10 minutes with her. But, yeah, end of the day, she kind of just does my head in, right? She's like my trigger point, you know? And having to deal with her last time was a pain in the ass. Now, end of the day, both of them survived, Matt and Emily, but we did leave them in a bit of a rough position, dare I say. We left them in a position where both Emily and Matt were, they were on the edge of a cliff where obviously, who's the original two girls that died? It was Hannah and Beth, I think it was. Was it Beth? It might not have been Beth. I know it was Hannah and someone. And they died on the edge of the cliff, obviously at the start of the game. That is where Matt and Emily were left off. They were left off at the end of the cliff with a bunch of like stags, which are like deers, if you don't know thingy. Pretty much just like looking at them angry. right at the edge of the cliff, just angry. And that's where they were left off. So I don't know how that's going to go in the end, because I don't know if they're going to get charged down and die. I don't know if they're going to like fall off the cliff. I don't know if one of them's going to sack. Like I don't know what's going to happen to get out of that situation, right? But with that being said, guys, today, if I remember correctly, we are starting with Sam today. And that worries me, because when I was starting with Emily last time, and I was Matt, I was okay with that, because I always knew that if I could let Emily die, I'm okay with that. She can die. Sam is the one person I want to live the entire game. I don't want her to die for the entire game. So I am hoping, praying that she gets to live. I am praying and hoping that I keep her alive, because that's the key info, you know? So, yeah, you know, end of the day, I'm starting with someone today that's, dare I say the word, a bit more beloved than a certain annoying Emily. So, if I fail with Sam today and she dies, I will be distraught. I will be distraught. I will be, like, you know, in pain. Because she is, like, the one person I do want to live, because she's the nice one. She's, like, the main character. Well, not main character, but, you know what I mean? Like, she's the one that, like, you know, that you play as to begin with, and, like, you follow her backstory at the start of the game and stuff. And, like, she was the only one in the prologue with, like, Hannah and Beth who was actually, like, really nice to Hannah, and, you know, all the others played a, like, really mean prank on her. So it's like... So it's like, I sit there now and I'm like, I really hope Sam makes it out. That's my, if she makes it out, the others are all like, you know, they're all like, you know, what's the word? They're all like sacrificial lambs, dare I say. You know what I mean? If I have to lose all of them to keep her alive, I'll keep her alive. The problem is, she's left alone in the fucking goddamn mansion right now. No one is there. So where I've left her, she is by herself. There is no sacrificial lamb I can do. It's not a pair of two with her. She is by herself. So, yeah, I'm not feeling great. I'll be honest, guys. I'm not feeling great about her chances of survival here. So, like I said, with that being said, guys, I hope you guys do enjoy. If you are enjoying, please do not hesitate to leave a like on the stream, subscribe if you're new here, and hit the notification bell or the link in the Discord to hit that to get notifications just in case. Yo, Ollie, perfect timing because I'm about to start, bro. The GOAT is live. I am live. And it's live. But welcome, Ollie, bro. Perfect timing. You have caught me at the exact moment I am about to start playing my Until Dawn again. So you have managed to catch me at the exact timing that you would need to. Like, you've done it, you've had an absolute blinder there, you know what I mean? So, with that being said, I have my water. You didn't catch you at the end. No, you got it right at the moment I'm about to start. All I've been doing so far is talking about the football with, you know, the people who are interested, like Baz and Adam, and then obviously, and then this. So, yeah, welcome, bro. It's until night soon. How dare you? How dare... I didn't take long to explain it. I'm giving you the backstory in case you didn't watch my last stream. I could have just started and you'd have been like, oh, why are you here? How are you here? I'm giving you the backstory. This is for you. Not for the people watching in the future, because they won't watch this one. If they're interested, they will go back and watch the old one. I'm doing this for you. How dare you? Anyway. Without further ado, guys... Let's resume, and we are back with Sam at the moment. Now, before I do get into what happens here, I do want to quickly go through and remember all of my totems. Because the totems are what save characters. So, you were too invested. It's 2-1! Let me look at this. Hold on. 2-1. There's no way Argentina have scored instantly. I mean, it's not Cape Verde, is it? Because otherwise you come in here with a fucking goddamn... You might be lying. You might be trying to bait me right now. I don't trust you enough. It is 2-1. Argentina have scored. Lisandro Martinez! My man! He's got a fucking goddamn goal and assist this game, Licha Martinez. He's having a cracked game. Absolutely cracked, bro. Goal and assist for Licha. Licha the Butcher, bro. That's my GOAT right there. That's my GOAT right there. If someone was going to put Argentina ahead, I wanted it to be him. That's my boy right there. Anyway, sorry guys for people who are not interested in football, but just there's a game going on right now because of World Cup timings, you know. So, as you can see, I'm starting with Sam today. We do have some butterfly effect things. Some of these I don't need to worry about, because, like, Matt supported Emily's plan to go to the tower and get help. I'm not with Matt anymore at the moment, anyway. Mike kicked the wolf, but he made amends. That was probably crucial. Mike got to the morgue. Mike still had a usable machete. Now, this one is based on a totem, guys. Because I could have fucked this one up. Like, I could have fucked this one up. Because end of the day, Mike still had a usable machete. I could have been in the shit with this. Because there was a totem where if I touched that hand thing in the little, like, left butterfly wing, my hand would have been chopped off. Or my fingers would have been chopped off. And then I wouldn't have been able to use the weapon. And I knew that because I sussed it out in the totem. And so I didn't do it. I didn't touch it. Sometimes not touching it is the right thing to do. You know? Pretty butterfly, can you eat it? No, I don't think you can. Chris said that he would save Ashley. Oh, fuck. That's still ongoing, bro. I might not save her. Oh, dear. Mike stumbled when chasing after Jessica. Jessica was too late. It was too late. Jessica was dead. Yeah, I don't care about her. Sam, look, this might be crucial right here, guys. This one right here. Sam found a baseball bat and left it in the cellar. I might need that right now because I'm the only one in the mansion where the cellar is. So I might need that right now. I might need to head down to the cellar and go and grab that baseball bat. You know, I don't actually know if I remember the way back down to the cellar, to be blatantly honest with you. But I found a baseball bat and left it in the cellar. I need that. That might be my defense mechanism. You know what I mean? That one I don't care about because she's dead already. Matt sided with Jessica during the thingy. Well, fight with Emily, and that hasn't moved yet, so that's a bit risky. Ashley encouraged Matt to use the telescope. Matt saw Mike and Emily flirting. Yeah. Matt confronted Mike. Okay. And then obviously other than that, we had the nature remained in balance, and Sam respected Chris's privacy. Chris was happy to see Sam. Chris continued to trust Sam. So that's still ongoing at the moment. You know what I mean? Anywho, as I said, guys, the main important part here is this. This part is what saves lives. These totems, no way. No way Cape Verde have equalised. There is no way Cape Verde have managed to pull out an equaliser against Argentina. Again. No way. It doesn't say 2-2, mate. I think you're bollocking me. Oh, no, maybe not. No, a lot of people are saying there's a goal. Oh, hold on. No, I think they've disallowed it. They might have disallowed it. A lot of people are saying goal, but I think it might have been disallowed. People are saying it's been disallowed. No, they have scored. Cindy Cabral. But a lot of people are saying it's been disallowed. A screamer goal, yeah. A lot of people are saying that it could be offside. Sorry, guys, this is very important. Like, this is very important, bro, what's going on right now. Maybe it is just going to count as a goal. I don't know. Maybe it is just going to count as a goal. No, maybe not offside. No, I think it's just going to count as a goal. A lot of people were saying it was offside, but I guess not. No. Alright, 2-2. Anyway, like I said, these totems, guys, are what save lives. Again, I've got, like, no fortune ones and a bunch of fucking other ones, right? But, end of the day, these are what saved lives. This is what saved Mike his hand. You know what I mean? So, let me just have a little revisit of all of these. That one was the starting one, so that one I don't care about. Yeah, that one makes me a little bit nervous. I remember last time that made me a little bit... Look at the goal in a bit. I'll do it maybe when I'm done with Sam's chapter, just so that at least I can, like, you know... I'll do it maybe just so that I can at least actually get a bit of progress here in the game, you know what I mean? Like, maybe I'll do it at the end of the stream or something, you know what I mean? That one made me feel a little bit shitty, because I was up on the edge of a mountain, right, and I found that one where Matt fell off of a cliff and died in the exact same rock that the others did. So, that might very well still happen when we eventually get back to Emily and Matt. And if it does, I'm going to lose my rag. Because I do not want to lose Matt by him falling off the exact same cliff as the others. You know what I mean? So, I'm going to have to try and figure out how that is prevented. Other than that, you've got Mike, who decides to... blow up himself. I don't know if he's killing himself or if he's killing someone else by doing that. But it's a lighter and he's blowing something up. I don't know. That scares me. I don't really want to lose Mike. It's called a carbine rifle. Hey, I mean, that would save lives, wouldn't it? But too bad that's not in this game. You know what I mean? The fourth totem. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's Chris. Getting eaten by something. It's making a massive roaring noise. Probably by whatever took Jess, to be honest, but I still don't know what that is. Then we've got guidance totems. That one I've already done. That's the one. This is the one I sussed out, guys. Because I did this, and I saw it was a handler on a table that turned into a bear trap. And that's how I sussed it out, that I didn't lose my fingers. You see? You just have to use your head a little bit. You know? You got to watch the rest of the game. It's too good. Well, you can put it on in the background. You don't have to have... You can have it on in the background, bro. Like, you don't have to close my bloody goddamn stream to do that. I'm not attacking you guys for having it on in the background. You know? That's the wolf one. I've already done that one. See, that one's interesting. Because it's Emily and Matt. And it's Emily giving Matt the flare gun. And I'm assuming that means I need to get Matt... Because it's a guidance totem. Guidance, right? It's a guidance totem. And I'm assuming that means that the right thing to do is to do what it says. Which is to give... I mean, I guess not, because the guidance of the bear trap thing said no. But that was an obvious no. You know what I mean? Because you literally saw that there was a bear trap that was going to cut your fingers off. You don't want that to happen. So, like... How could you guys leave the stream when you can just put it on in the background? You can literally have it on your TV or on fucking, I don't know, any other device and then have my stream on. You can have both on. But you guys are like, oh no, you can start the stream early, but I'm going to just disappear anyway. Like, what are you fucking doing, bruv? So, if I ever get a flare gun with Emily, I need to give it to Matt. That's the one thing I do need to know about that. I'm just keeping myself up to date with all of the totems, otherwise I'm not going to know what to do when they happen. That one I think's already done. Emily burned, I think that was at the start. Maybe not though. Jess is already dead, so that doesn't matter. That one scares me. Ashley having her head chopped off. That does scare me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. That one does scare me a little bit. That one scares me a little bit. I don't know how the hell that happens, and I also don't know how to prevent that one from happening. And then that one, where I think that's Matt getting his face chopped off by whatever the fuck that is. What the fuck is that? What is that? I'm assuming that's the creature that took Jess, but I don't even know what it is. It looks like some fucking bony fucking human. But whatever it is, it cuts Matt's face off. So, that scares me a little bit, I will say. Other than that, we've got a couple of danger totems where Ashley just gets punched by someone. That might be done, I don't know. And then that one, which just happened. That just happened last time out. The fucking deers roaring at fucking, well, not roaring, they don't roar. But the deers, you know, fucking shouting at Matt and Emily on the edge of a cliff. How that's gonna change, I don't know. And then you got the two fortune ones, where you've got Matt, who's managed to find himself behind a door with something banging on it. So, if I ever see a door like that, don't go in it, pretty much. Don't go in that door, pretty much, is what I'm learning from that. And then this one, where Chris is getting chased by something, limping, and he goes into a building with Ashley, and that, again, I'm assuming is something I want to do, because it's a fortune one, you know what I mean? Did you know that they're a big fan of my channel? Oh, I did know that, bro. He said it almost like it was like 5 minutes ago or something in the chat, you know what I mean? But, yeah, end of the day, I also have a bunch of information about, like, the Mystery Man, which might be useful with the welcome back note pinned to a pig's head. And then, like, finding the actual pig's head itself dumped on the mountain. The axe, which was stuck in the door, which was the one that was not able to be found in the axe holder. But we found it last time with Matt and that. As you can see, look, the axe holder. Updated, though, that Matt and Emily found the axe down at the cable car station. We also found out about the mountain sightings of recent disappearances, marking dates. And it looked like the work of an obsessive mind, which I'm assuming is the Mystery Man. Do you say Chris Redfield? I wish it was Chris Redfield, bro. He'd win against everything. Like, Chris Redfield would have an easy fucking win. Cigar box, found sanatorium, wooden cigar box, only a single cigar is left. Yeah. Native American letter. A letter from Josh's mother about Native American tribes that used to live in the mountains. On the back, scrawled a note about a strange man she saw near the lodge. Again, Mystery Man. The electricity's out, but there is electric light shining from the room below the library. I don't know what the room below the library is now, so I don't know if that would ever be useful to me. The threat, which is, I will take them and bleed them like pigs and rip their soft white skin off. Fucking 16 years. 16 years I waited, little Hannah. That's fucked up. And then other than that, we had the Native American book, where you found the symbols, obviously, as you can see. One of them being the butterfly symbol, by the way. That little egg timer looking thing at the top. Chris Redfield and his pet dog Queso. That's a bit peak. That's a bit peak to Queso, isn't it? That's the mythical symbol again. That's the cigar stub found. That was the answer phone about him being released. And then none of them are important because they're just about the wanted man and the old janitor convicted of arson. But yeah, like, I'm just reminding myself of all the clues and things in case they come back round. Because if I don't remember the clues and things and what, like, you know, has happened in that, I'm not going to know what to do if I get into a position where I have to use one of these things. You know what I mean? So I'm just kind of, like, reminding myself without, like, taking about 40 years. Death certificate, there describes, yeah, the body is partially eaten. Yeah, that was about that. Disfigured human head suspended in formaldehyde. That's fucking disgusting. That looks like the thing in the bloody totem, actually. The more I've just seen it, that head looks exactly like the face of the thing in the totem that I saw, where I was like, what is that? That is the creature. So is it like disfigured humans? A mortuary tag, name on it, Nicholas Bowen. Attacked by inmate, facial lacerations to throat. Okay, yeah, cool. A telegram warning about press interest in survivors brought to the sanatorium. Trying to cover something up. Yep, I know that already. Anything on... Didn't know about that, mate. Not gonna lie. Newspaper dated 1952, report of being banned from visiting. Yeah, that I knew about. Frame photo of the group of miners rescued at the cave-in. 12 miners. There was 30 clocking in cards from the mine. The plaque said that all 12 miners survived. Well, they clearly lied about that, because 12 miners survived, but there was 30 clocking in cards from the mine, which means that there was more than 12 people who were down there, which means that actually there's another fucking 18 miners that didn't live. So maybe they died from whatever creature's down there and they're trying to cover it up. Clocking in cards, a batch of 30 clocking in cards from the mine locked away in the safe. This means there were 30 miners trapped in the mine. Photograph only showed 12 survivors. Yeah, see, exactly. Key info. Miners rescued from the mine were healthier than expected, although some have exhibited reintegration problems. Yep. Report mentions 12 miners, but there were 30 clocking in cards retrieved. There's no indication of what happened to the other 18. Yeah, that's the part that we have to figure out. Lens of this camera is smashed. It looked like someone did it on purpose. Must be the camera that mentioned in the newspaper article. Someone really didn't want these pictures getting out. Well, I never got to see what the pictures were either, which is sad. That's Larry's head. Rip Larry, man. Rip Larry. Whoever Larry is, rest in peace, Larry. You know what I mean? Old mask found in old shack. Yeah, that's not that bad. A map showing structural fault thing in here. According to the telegram, the owners were trying to cover up this. Okay. And then we had the twins, which is a beach photo, which is obviously about Hannah, Beth, and Josh, all of which are dead now. Rest in peace. Photo of Hannah, Sam, Mike, and Emily at the high school prom. Yeah, photo of Hannah, Sam, Mike, and Emily at the high school prom. Yeah. Then you had a portrait of the family. Yeah. Frame photo of Hannah playing tennis. Yeah. A portrait of Washington twins. This must have been taken a few months before they disappeared. That's fucked. And then that's what I found last time, guys. Beth's phone. Beth never went anywhere without her cell phone. She must have passed this way on the night of the disappearance. Okay. End of the day, I have all the information I need. I don't think there's any totems that will save me right now, but I do need to remember about that baseball bat in the cellar. Because if that baseball bat in the cellar is still there, that's a weapon. That is a weapon. I can defend myself. You know what I mean? So that's somewhere I might need to go and check if I need to, which is a little bit on the rough side, but yeah, that might be somewhere I might want to go and quickly check. All right, let's continue. She's just chilling in the bath. She better not reveal. He's just watching you.
Hello? Guys?
Sam?
What are you doing out there?
Sam?
Being creepy.
I think that's exactly what they're doing. Oh, she's a little bit revealing right now. She is completely nude at the moment. Let's not reveal anything, yeah? Otherwise, this game turns into somewhere where I'm gonna get banned. Okay. He was, she was getting looked at by the creep. She could have done, the thing I will say is that person could have knocked her out. It could have killed her. Why didn't he? Why didn't he do that? That's a little bit on the creepy side. I'll be 100% real here. Not a fan of that. Okay. Yeah, there was that was I can't sit here and say that I am too happy about that. She was just in the bath enjoying herself, and she could have very easily just been offed. It's also 3-2 in the Argentina-Cape Verde game, by the way. Own goal from one of their players. Okay, that was creepy. Well, she's in her towel now, so hopefully I won't have any more revealing shit. She has a lot of faith in that towel. I will say she has a lot of faith in that towel, because that is a high chance of that slipping off. You know what I mean? Like, she has a butt ton of faith in that towel.
Sakes, my clothes, really? Whichever one of you did this is off my Christmas list. Seriously, not cool, guys. Not cool at all.
So the creep has just stolen her clothes. Nice. So she now has to go around the mansion in a towel. She has to go around the mansion in a towel. That's creepy. That is creepy. That is horrendous. And she now has to go around the mansion in a towel. Oh, I'm not a fan. Why is there a balloon there?
What the hell?
Oh, shit. Oh dear. 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 I'm not a fan of this whole, like, you know, walking around the mansion all, you know, just in a towel, nothing else, you know, risky. This is a character I want to keep alive, you know? I need her to stay alive. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to be real fucking goddamn careful here, because I do not want to lose Sam. If I lose her, I'm going to... I basically call it a failed run, and at that point I don't care about anyone else. Because she is the one person I want to keep alive the rest of the run. So yeah, I'm not a fan of this. Not a fan, I must say. Okay, that doesn't open. She's just walking around a mansion in her towel. Can't say I am loving this. Well, that opens. I hate that. I hate that. I absolutely hate that. That clock ticking the way it is, I hate that. I hate every single thing about that clock at the end of the hallway. Everything about it, I hate. Oh, I hate that. I absolutely hate that. When there's a clock going... The word, bro, once you've watched fucking, like, Stranger Things Season 4 Vecna, bruv, like, you see clocks in a different light. You know what I mean? You're trying to, how are you now? Yeah, I think I'd see someone there trying to fix it if you were doing that, mate. You're just trying to make me feel better. Oh. Oh my god, I hate this. Because it's like, I have nothing. I have no clothes even. Like, I am literally at... There's another balloon there. There's another balloon. Fuck my life. Holy shit! There's another balloon outside. I feel like I shouldn't be following these balloons. I feel like following these balloons is how I get killed. Because these balloons were not here before.
Chris?
You know what I mean?
Mike? Emily? This is really getting out of hand, okay? It was all very funny, haha. Look at Sam walking around in...
Film trophy. Oh, it's another Twins thing. An award for a movie that Josh Dad directed. Winner, Best Horror Film, 2009. Oh, of course! Of course their fucking father directed a horror film. Yeah, of course it did. Yeah. I can't do that, bro. I can't do that. But... D.I.R. Bob Washington. Director Bob Washington, Blood Monastery. Winner of Best Horror Film 2009. Brilliant. Brilliant. Of course their father was a horror movie
really
director.
Want this to be over, all right? You had enough?
Oh, this is horrendous. I feel like I have to follow the balloons. For the... Oh, bro, it's like leading me somewhere.
Can I have my clothes back now, or am I supposed to hang out in a towel for the rest of the weekend?
I mean, I wouldn't mind you hanging out in a towel for the rest of the weekend. But at the same time, not in this game. Oh, there's another balloon there. Brilliant. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm meant to be following balloons. Look, they have fucking arrows on them. They're literally leading me somewhere. Do I want to be following balloons? Like, if we think about this in any normal movie circumstance, or any normal, like, you know, horror circumstance, let's just think about this for a second, right? You are getting me to follow balloons, probably left by the kidnapper, or the creep that was in the bathroom watching me have a bath, which is fucked, by the way. And you're getting me to follow balloons left by him to somewhere. Shouldn't the first thing I do be that I don't follow those balloons? Like, shouldn't that be the first thing I do? If you think about it logically. Was that an attempt of rizzing? No, that's not an attempt of me rizzing her up. I feel like I could rizz her up though. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's definitely some rizz there. You know what I mean? I feel like I could definitely get some sort of some rizz going. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't my attempt, no. But I felt like I could get in there. I felt like I could get in there and try and maybe, like, yeah, I like... No, how dare you? I was never saying that. No. I'm following balloons to my demise, bruv. Look at them! Has she not seen all of the balloons? Why did that one get cut off? Why? Hey! Why did that balloon just float up? I've already picked that one up. It has got so quiet. I hate that. That's when like something's about to go like, you know what I mean? Or like the music has stopped. The fucking, even the background ambience has stopped. It is just dead silent right now. Should I even be following these balloons? Like, if I think about it realistically, should I just be saying no to following these balloons? Should I just go a different direction? But I'm assuming I can't. I'm assuming if I try and, like, open other doors, it won't work. I'm assuming, like... No, I can't think of it as my birthday party. Because there's a difference between having a birthday party with balloons and having a creepy fucking mansion with no one else in it and a fucking creep who was watching me have a bath with balloons. I can't think of it as a fucking goddamn... No, I know, because there's not a big surprise waiting for me at the end. There's probably a fucking goddamn creepy fucking guy who's gonna knock me out unconscious. I'm in a fucking towel, I've got no fucking clothes on. And he's gonna fucking... either kill me or he's gonna do other shit to me, and no, bro. This is no. It doesn't work like that. Like, end of the day, bro. It doesn't work like that. Like, I hate this. I've got to follow a balloon this direction. Ha 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 ha. This is diabolical. I hate this. What am I meant to do? Follow these balloons? Why is the camera doing this?
Okay, if you were trying to freak me out, guess what? You succeeded.
I've got to go down the cellar. I've got to go down the cellar. There was a baseball bat down there. I hate this. This is my nightmare. Like, all the other characters, right, expendable. They're in the open. They've got places to go. You know what I mean? Like, all the other characters are out in the wilderness, right? Or Mike, who's in a sanatorium. He's in a bit of a shit as well. But, like, every other character is in, like, a safe area. Or maybe not a safe area, but they're in an area that's safer than her. She's just in a fucking mansion by herself with no fucking clothes or a weapon. I have nothing. Oh, fuck me. Alright. She's moving by herself right now, by the way.
The hell are you guys?
And a torch.
Wow, this is weird.
Sam, there's someone behind you.
Guys, come on! Oh, I'm done with this. I really don't appreciate
Sam!
this treatment here.
Sam, there's someone behind you.
Hello, Samantha.
Oh, fuck me.
I don't think you'll have much luck by looking, Samantha. You're only going to see what I want you to see. And I have quite a lot to show you.
What do you want me to see?
Open your eyes.
Oh my god.
She's quite beautiful, isn't she?
What are you doing out there?
A beautiful bathing bird.
That's creepy.
Any idea what lies ahead? Do you think these were the last happy moments of this creature's life?
Showing this to me.
Why are you watching?
Josh!
How does it make you feel?
Yep.
What did you do?
I'm going to give you 10 seconds. 9.
No! No!
Eight.
No.
7.
Please, no!
Sam.
I'm running.
Shit.
I'm running. Okay, turn the... Oh fuck. Get out of here, fucking little cunt. Run, woman, run! Yeah, go down, there's a baseball bat down there! Go down there, grab the baseball bat! Oh, where's the bat? Where did I leave it? Run. Fuck, I think I should have hid there. Because I think the baseball bat was around there.
Are you kidding me? No handle?
Pull. Get that! Get the handle! Put it in! Go through, Simon! Lock it! Oh my god! Okay, just run to the door. Where the fuck even am I, man? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm in a fucking... Where even is this? Bro, where even am I now? I'm gonna run. No, I should have hid. And she found me. Unreal. How am I meant to know? There's literally no evidence to tell me what I should do there. Of if I should go and hide or run or hide or... Like, how am I meant to know in advance? That I get nothing. I get absolutely nothing. I get no information. Like, where is the info to tell me what the right thing to do there was? You know what I mean? I got absolutely zero information there. You know? Like, if I hid, would I have been safe? How am I meant to know in advance? There is no fucking goddamn way to survive. That's kind of pissed me off a little bit. Because, like, there was absolutely zero way of, like, surviving that. You know what I mean? Like, if I hid, I'll guarantee you I would have been grabbed. There was no evidence. I got absolutely zero evidence to tell me what the right thing to do was. I got no totem. I got no fucking... Like, I got no totem. I got no... You know, Like, yeah, I got no totem. I got no... I got nothing. I got no totem, no evidence of, like, what this place even is. I got no, like information. I got nothing. How was I meant to know? No, I understand that it's a decision-making game, but you're meant to get evidence. You're meant to get, like, butterfly effect, or, like, you know, like, evidence here, or, like, the totems, you know what I mean? To, like, tell you subtle hints of what you were meant to do. I got nothing for that. Absolutely nothing. That was literally just a 50-50, you get lucky or you don't. I got absolutely zero information to tell me what the fuck I was meant to do there. You know what I mean? Like, I fully get that it's a decision-making game, but, like, I have to get some sort of clues. You know what I mean? To, like, be able to do the better option. Like, my decision behind running instead of hiding is the last time I tried to hide under the bed, it didn't work. I tried to hide under the bed, and she got caught instantly, and I had to kick. You know? Like, I got absolutely no info of, like, that was the right thing to do or wrong thing. Like, and so, like, I don't understand how, I don't understand how, how I was meant to prevent that. Because that was literally just a 50-50. Like, there was no evidence behind, like, me wanting to, like, I think I did alright in the running away part. Like, obviously I hid and that was the wrong thing, but then I kicked him, with, like, the fucking, I kept running. I then found, like, obviously the door which wouldn't open, so I pulled the thing down, which obviously the handle was then on top of it, so I then used that, got away, I shut the door on him. Then I just ran away instead of hiding in that room, broke through the door, fell into this area. And I just thought, like, oh, well, I have to just keep running. Because, like, the one time I tried to hide, it didn't work. He just found me anyway. And so I thought, well, I'll just keep running away. Like, surely he can't catch up to me. But out of nowhere, he just apparently found the way to find me and just knocked me out with some fucking gas. I don't understand how I was meant to prevent that. Because there was no fucking goddamn evidence to tell me that I was making the wrong choice or not. You know? Like, there was no, I know they did, bro. I was looking at the game. I was looking at, like, what was happening, and it did look like they were struggling at the end, Argentina. But, like, there was absolutely zero evidence to me, or I guess from my point of view anyway, I could not see a way I could prevent that from happening. You know what I mean? Like, I tried to hide once, and it didn't work. I tried to hide once, and he instantly found me, and then I kicked him, right? So I thought, well, I'm not going to hide anymore. I'm just going to run for the rest of it. And then that happens. So it's like, how was I meant to know that running, hiding was the right thing to do? You know what I mean? Like, it's so impossible to understand what the right and wrong thing is to do. I mean, he didn't kill her, but now I'm knocked out in his fucking goddamn disposal. So he'll probably set me up with some trap again, like he did with Josh and fucking Ashley, where he just sets them up and I have to pick one or the other to kill. He'll probably do that again. He'll probably set it up as Sam and someone else. And unless it's Sam and Emily, I don't know who the fuck I'm gonna pick. Like, I'll probably be set up with some new trap. You know what I mean? So, like, what is... I don't know. I don't know what the right... I don't know what the right and wrong choice was there. I mean, I know at the end, clearly I was meant to hide, not run. Because if I ran, I fucking went into him. But, like, I don't understand how I was meant to know that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how I was meant to know in advance that that was the right thing to do. There was no evidence telling me, like, oh, shit, I made the wrong choice because this happened. You know what I mean? Or something like that. That was just a straight 50-50. That was a complete and utter 50-50. There was no evidence saying that I should hide. There was no evidence saying I should run. So it's like, that's the little bit, like Like, I understand clearly I was meant to hide on that last one, because I did everything else right, or if I didn't do it right, I found a way out of it. But the one thing I don't understand is how I was meant to know. I got no evidence. There was no, like, info saying about this area. There was no, yeah, there was no info about this area. There was no, I don't know. I don't know. Well, yeah, of course I made a mistake, Baz. I see that. I understand I made a mistake. I was meant to hide, not run. What I'm not getting is how I was meant to know that was the mistake. Like, normally when you make a mistake, it's like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? Like when I, like, kicked the wolf. That was stupid of me, because I knew I had a totem where you have to become friends with the wolf. I had no totem to tell me that I could do that or not. You know, I had no totem to tell me what I was meant to do in that situation. Or any information to tell me what was about. No, I'm not. You're just trying to rage bait me, bro. I'm not an idiot.
That was exciting, wasn't
Well,
it?
we're back with this dude
Well
now,
done.
anyway.
The game seems to be going very well.
Is it?
Yes. All the good work we did exploring the source of your fear. And you've just gone and used it for ill.
Have I?
Your overwhelming fear of isolation. You have turned it against these people who you so desperately want to torment.
No.
Has it been worth it?
I don't think that's what I've been doing, mate. But, you know. What? How does that work? Huh? Yeah, that happened.
Oh my god, we gotta get out of here.
I don't understand what happened. You're the maniac.
This is insane. We need to go get some help.
Hello?
I don't know how I was meant to stop this from happening.
Samantha. Looking for me?
I just don't know how I was meant to prevent that.
The others.
Mike and Jess are off 69ing each other, and who knows where Sam
I
is.
think she's in the lodge.
Why are we still talking about this? Let's go!
Hey, look. Fire tower.
Yeah, and then these two were left
What
on
is
the
that?
edge. I did have an axe, though. No, I'm not back with this. Oh, this is the worst case scenario. I don't want to be back here yet. I wanted a break from this. I literally have a totem that could literally lead to Matt's death right now. Like, I literally have a totem that could kill Matt right now. Because literally, look, this totem shows, not this one. This totem shows Matt falling off the edge and dying on a rock. The exact same rock that Beth and Hannah died on. And that is the rock that is behind me on this cliff. So this is where it happens. How do I prevent it? All it shows me is falling off the edge. How do I prevent this from happening? Oh, Chapter 6 Vengeance, by the way. I have an axe. But that's it. That's all I have. I have an axe. I can't kill a bunch of stags with an axe. And I don't think there's anywhere for me to run. I can't, like, jump off. How am I meant to... I've honestly just been put straight here, man. Like, straight back in action, bruv. How the hell am I meant to prevent Matt from dying here? Because I'm just going to fall off the edge and die. I'm just going to fall off the edge and I'm going to die. I have no faith in my abilities right now. I am right back on the edge of the cliff. How do I stop this from happening? I don't know what I'm going to do! Stay calm.
Stay calm.
Don't make a fucking
They're
fuss.
just deer. They just want to check us out is all.
No, Matt. They're gonna hurt us.
Shush. Just slowly walk past them. Slowly walk past them. Don't get angry. Don't make a fuss. Just slowly walk past them. Don't make a sudden jolt. Don't go quickly. Calm. No, don't hit it. Calm.
Just walk slow.
Why would I attack the deer?
Come on.
Don't attack the deer. That would have been death. Just stay calm and slow. Just calm and slow. What kind of shit did they want me to do? They really wanted me to hit a deer with my axe? No! That would have been death! Literally, the first fucking butterfly effect, right, is this one, look. Chris chose not to shoot the squirrel. Nature remained in balance. I'm not going to attack a deer if I'm able to start walking through them. That was just stupid. If anyone hit that deer, you are a dumbass. What do you think's going to happen if you put an axe to the head of one of the deer? You hit one deer, they're all just going to ram you and kill you. That would have been stupid if you did that. That, I feel like, is common sense. Is it not? Is that not just common sense? To not hit the deer? Matt walked calmly through the herd. Matt and Emily escaped the threat unscathed. I would expect so. Was that not just common sense, guys? Like, I don't think I'm the one just joshing here, am I? Like, joshing, get it? Because there's Josh, and he's dead. But, you know what I mean? Like, there's no way I am, like, I'm an idiot here, am I? Is that not the most easy thing you can physically do? It's literally common knowledge that if you find a pack of stags, or, you know, deer, and they are looking aggressive towards you, you just stay calm. I told her to be calm and not pull herself together. I told her to just stay calm and just slowly walk through the herd. You know, it might be scary, but end of the day, you make a panic or you start getting like aggressive and that, they're gonna kill you. They're a wild animal. The right thing to do is stay calm and just walk on through. You know what I mean? You just stay calm and you walk on through. You get my point? So it's like, is it just me that would be the most stupid, like, if you lost a character to that, you are a dumbass. Surely. Surely if you lost a character to that, you are an absolute human dumbass. Because how would you physically fuck that up? Like, just don't be a dumbass. Don't alert the deer. And then when it fucking gave you the bloody prompt to put the axe into the deer's head, are you an idiot? You'd have killed one and then the other ones would have all killed you. No! Don't kill the fucking deer! Just do nothing and keep walking. Like, oh my god, you're a dumbass, bruv. If I see someone die to that, you're a dumbass. You are an absolute human dumbass, okay? If one of you watching this has died to that, you need to be told you're a dumbass, okay? Like, that's not just common knowledge, isn't it? Alright. See, Emily, you just stay calm. Oh, and now I'm her. Brilliant. Now I'm her. Oh, Matt just did like a little ballerina twirl there. Why, I don't know, but... Alright. Let's just keep it moving, shall we? We got through the bloody herd, at least. Oh, dear. These two are just going up to the tower, aren't they? The watchtower thing. No, like, totem on the floor that I need to grab or anything, no? Alright. I don't know why Emily's going. I mean, I guess she is the light.
Someone on the radio.
We will.
Then we tell them we need help. What do we do while we wait?
We go back to the lodge and get everyone else.
Oh God, not the lodge.
We should stay here in case whoever it is needs to get back in touch with us.
You know what?
Let's get that radio working first.
I finally agree with Emily over Matt. You know what? Like, that's a world's first right there, guys. I'm sorry. That is a world's first right there. Like, I have for once agreed with what Emily is gonna say over fucking Matt. Like, Matt saying we go back to the... No, you don't want to go back to the lodge. Not with the psychopath there, my friend. I know more than you guys do. You don't want to go back to the lodge right now. No, 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 no. You do not want to do that. No, you do not want to do that. You don't want to go back to the lodge. You want to stay where the fuck you are right now. For now, anyway, until I probably find some sort of threat that makes me change my mind. What is this? Oh, okay. Oh, we're at the tower. Okay. There's nothing like on this bench, is there? No, like. No, like. I'm just looking out for totems, guys. Cause. Hello.
Oh, that's freaking bright.
No kidding.
I can't see. What is that?
It's just a security light. Motion sensor, probably.
Is it? Is it? Are you sure? Where am I going right now? Oh, I'm not going anywhere. Oh no, it is a motion. Yeah, it is a motion. Alright, I guess we'll just go up then. Not a fan of this view right now. Oh, bro. What do you mean Toddy is a racist? What? Hold on, we need to talk about what part of me was racist then? What part of me was racist? Please explain. Please do explain to me how I was a racist. Please do explain. I would be intrigued to know. How was I a racist? I haven't found any totems yet, which is where I'm kind of like... Oh, this is rickety, man. Am I really going to climb that ladder? That's a risky-ass play right there. That ladder could fall down and I could die real quick. There's a hole right there, bro. Like, you know, that I could fall down. That is a risky-ass play right there, boy. Oh, I climb it from the other side. Okay. That's a risky-ass ladder. Matt, are you coming? Or are you just going to stay down there? Don't leave the axe down there! What are you doing, you idiot? I mimicked an Indian accent? No, I did not. I mimicked a fucking goddamn Italian accent. I went like, I don't know how to do it, you know what I mean, about it. That is not an Indian accent, that is an Italian, you know what I mean? Why is he leaving the axe at the bottom of the fucking ladder? You can climb with an axe. Just use one hand, right? Use the axe, like, think about it, right? You're climbing a ladder, okay? You've got 2 feet, that's fine. If you have to, just put the axe handle in your mouth. Bite on the axe handle, and then use your hands. And then when you get to the top, you hold it with one, and you pass it to Emily. You know what I mean? But no, let's leave the only source of defense at the bottom of the ladder, so that when we now go back down, it'll be gone, because the psychopath mystery man will probably come and take it or something. You, oh my god, Matt, you fucking little... I'm starting to lose a bit of love for Matt right now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I liked Matt. I was happy with Matt. I was like completely fine with him. And then he did that. And that right there has just sent my ability of wanting to keep Matt alive all the way down. Because if you're that fucking stupid, then you deserve to die. You know? You have... Let's think about what Matt has seen in this game so far. He has seen, right, a pig's head on a stick out in the open with Emily and that. They then went back, got told by Chris and Ashley that Josh got murdered by a psychopath with a spinning saw blade. They then went out to go and try and use the cable car. It wasn't working because it was broken. There was an axe in the door that was not there when they came up. And they then had to then get almost jumped off of a cliff by fucking goddamn deer. And you have decided... I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go up this tower. I'm going to leave the axe, the only defense mechanism, on the bottom floor. I'm going to leave it right at the bottom so that when, you know, something happens at the top, because it's going to now, when something happens at the top of the tower, I have no fucking weapon anymore. Like, are you the biggest, most stupid idiot I have ever seen in my life? You have left the axe, the only defense weapon for you two, at the bottom of the ladder. Taking the piss. Taking the piss. You idiot. You absolute idiot. Well, who's going to die now then? Who's going to die now? Because I don't even have a choice now. Someone's going to die now and I'm not going to have a control over it. Because... he's decided to leave the axe at the bottom of the ladder. Go on, Matt, climb up, mate. Climb on up. Oh, look, he's up here, guys. But guess what? We have no fucking axe anymore. Because this guy is a fucking dumbass. And leaves it at the bottom of the fucking ladder. Oh, you are a specimen, aren't you, Matt? You're a specimen, you are. You are a specimen, mate. A dumbass, more like.
Why is it so windy all of a sudden?
Because you're up a fucking tower, woman! Why is it so windy all of a sudden when I go upwards? Why does it get more windy when I go further up in the air? Oh, I don't know, maybe take a fucking geography lesson. These two, you know what? These fucking two, bruv. I liked Matt. I liked Matt for having to put up with Emily. But you know what? They're a perfect pair now. They're a perfect pair. Because if Matt is stupid enough to leave the axe on the bottom floor, and Emily's stupid enough to not know how it gets more windy the higher you go up, then they're fucking goddamn Darwin Award winners. You know what I mean? Like, end of the day, they're fresh meat for whatever's chasing them or fighting them. You know? Because you know what? You know bloody what? I'm limiting my list down now, guys, you know? I'm going to limit my list down of who I want to survive. I had everyone but Emily on that list. No, fuck off. Fuck off. Now I've got Sam, Mike, Ashley, Chris. That's it. The rest of them, fuck off. You two can die as far as I'm concerned. You're both... Is this... Who is this guy? Who's what guy? There's no guy. Who is this guy? What do you mean? There's no this guy. Who is this guy? I don't see a this guy, bro. You've said something and there's no evidence to back up what you're saying. Yeah, these two deserve death, as far as I'm concerned. Because if you're stupid enough to leave an axe on the bottom fucking floor of this tower, then you're fucking goddamn... In my opinion, you are then, like, you're then natural selection. You know what I mean? Like, natural selection at that point. Alright, what's going to happen with the third ladder climb, guys, huh? Is one of them going to break? Go on, Emily, up you go. Oh, this is very, very ominous looking. Come on, Matty boy. And he's left the axe at the bottom, and he's locked the fucking thing. In live chat, I don't see the messages, so whatever you're seeing, I'm not seeing. So, yeah, I'm not seeing anyone in live chat, bro. I see no messages but yours. So, end of the day, whatever you're seeing, I'm not seeing. So, that's up to you. For me, none of those messages are popping up if there's messages or if there's a person or anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Matt, can we talk about your stupidity, please? Real quick. Like, can I have a little conversation with you and say, like, why did you just leave the fucking goddamn axe at the bottom floor? Like, can I have a little conversation with you, please, Matt? About why you're a dumbass? Oh, there's the missing wanted poster.
Sorry, Hannah. You're still missing.
Sorry, Hannah, you're the one who fucking goddamn... You are a bitch, you know, Emily. You know fucking what? This fucking woman's done it again. Oh, I see the message now. I see the message now. Yeah, no idea, bro. No idea. God knows. But... this woman, she's done it again. Emily, if we remember all the way back to the start, guys, this was the fucking woman who made the bloody prank up. Her and Jess. Mainly, because she was dating Mike back then. And it was her and Mike setting up Hannah. This, you know what? You're a little bit of a fucking bitch, aren't you, woman? Sorry, Hannah. You're the one who fucking pulled the shite! A missing person poster for Hannah Washington. It mentions her tattoo and her glasses. Have you seen this person? Hannah Washington. Hannah Washington was last seen in this location of Blackwood Pine Ski Lodge, Alberta, between 1:30 a.m. and 2:30 a.m. on Feb 2nd, 2014. She may have been in some distress. Identifying clothing features. Hannah was wearing a black top, dark jeans, brown leather boots. She was not wearing a coat. She had glasses and had tattoo on her right shoulder. Height. 5'8". I'm glad they did the feet, just in case you don't know how centimeters and meters work for fucking, you know, non-Americans. Oh, but then they didn't do it for pounds with KG. 110 pounds. Eyes brown, hair brown. Can you help? Call 1-877-555-0127. I wonder what happens if you called that right now. Like, what would happen if you called that exact number right now? What would pop up? Would it be like a little Easter egg or something? That'd be quite funny. I'm not going to do it. But what if you called that? You know what I mean? If I had a face cam, I'd do it. I still, I don't know what's going on with that. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna let that happen.
After tonight, their disappearance is starting to make more sense.
Emily, you are some specimen, ain't you?
So, no power.
Which means no radio.
Come on.
No power.
Great. No power. Gotta be a switch or something around here.
I mean, there's no switch, like, out here, in here, but it's going to be outside, isn't it? It's going to be fucking outside. What is that? Okay, hold on. There's a fuse box there. There's a plank of wood there. And there's whatever the fuck that is there. Oh, here we go. The flare gun. Remember to give it to Matt.
Oh.
Give flare gun to Matt.
Let's go.
I'll get someone's attention. Hopefully someone who's not a psychopath.
Well, that's the problem. You're going to get someone's attention that you don't want to get. I gave it to Matt because of the totem, guys. I gave it to Matt because of the totem. The reason I gave it to Matt is because of the totem. The totem, in guidance, look. This one, look. You found the flare gun and gave it to Matt. See? I thought, you know what? If it's a guidance totem. It's not a danger, you know, totem. If it was a danger totem, I wouldn't give it to Matt. Because that would be a bad thing to do. Guidance. I want guidance. I want to be guided to the correct answer. So if it's guidance, I would assume the right thing to do is to do what the totem says. Like, give it to Matt. So I've given it to Matt. You know? That's my point. I feel like if Emily had it, she would shoot the flare wrong, or she'd, like, accidentally shoot herself with it, or, like, let's say Matt's getting attacked. You know what I mean? Let's say Matt's getting attacked. She has to shoot whatever is getting attacked off of it. She'll miss. What if Emily's getting attacked? I feel like Matt, he'll be able to do it. You know what I mean? So like, I feel like I'm giving it to Matt. I probably would have given it to Matt anyway, because even if I didn't get that totem, I don't trust Emily right now. I don't really trust Matt after he left the axe down at the bottom fucking floor. But, you know, I feel like it's a better thing for me to do to give it to fucking Matt than to keep Emily with the fucking flare gun. I could have missed that, by the way. Because what if I didn't go round here and I went and did the fucking fuse box thing first? I could have just missed that first. And that's why I knew that probably the fuse box is probably where you do the power. And just in case something happened, I thought, well, I'll look around first. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Oh. Sorry, guys. I'm just wondering if I need to go to the toilet or not, or if I can probably last. Because I might need a piss. But can I last? Fuck, I really need a piss. You know what? You make better decisions. No, you make better decisions when you're at your you know, you make better decisions when you're at your like, you know, most, not weakest, but you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm going to make better decisions with the idea that I need to go for a piss. Know what I mean? I feel like I'll lock in more. Because, like, I need... So, you know what? Nah, I'm going to not go and piss. I'm going to use it as better decision making. It's mental that I'm fucking saying that. But no, I'm backing it. I don't need to. I'm going to back... I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it as a fact that I think I'm going to do better on a full bladder than an empty bladder. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm going to do a better decision making on a full bladder. It's like when you make better decisions with a full stomach. It's not like that at all, but you know, sure. So, yeah. Let's just open the fuse box. Ah! It's working.
Fuck yeah, here we go! Hey, score one for Matt and Emily.
By the way, is it just me, guys? Is it just me? I've been thinking of this before. I heard it before. Like, if you go back and listen to the stream, right? If you go back and listen to that moment there where it, like, panned down to the bottom of the tower, is it just me that hears, like, not panting, but, like, breathing? It heard, like, something going, like... Like, is it just me? And it's like, I swear I heard breathing. But, like, and I heard it earlier as well. I heard it at an earlier point where I heard breathing. And I thought it was Emily. But that time, she was talking during it. There's no way... No, if you go back to that literal cutscene right there, where it, like, she turns the power on and then it, like, pans down to the bottom of the tower. And you'll hear, like, breathing of going, like... and stuff like that. And, like... I thought it was Emily at first, earlier in this sequence. When it was like we were walking around, I heard it. And I thought it was Emily. But this time, she was talking during it. There is no way that was Emily. And I don't want to be alone on this, but I might be alone on this. I feel like something's down there. I don't know what the something is, but I feel like something's down there. I swear I heard breathing. I swear I heard breathing. Okay. Either way.
Oh, Clive. Sorry, you're still missing too.
That's a missing persons of Beth. Missing person poster for Beth Washington. It mentions her pink coat and her beanie hat. Missing. Have you seen this person? Beth Washington. Beth Washington was last seen in the location of the Blackwood Pines Ski Lodge, Alberta, between 1:30 a.m. and 2:30 a.m. on Feb 2nd, 2014. She may have been in some distress. Identifying. Clothing features. Beth was wearing a bright pink padded jacket, black leggings, snow boots, and a white beanie hat. Height, 5'8". 110 pounds. The exact same weight as Thingy. That's a rarity. Eyes brown, hair brown. Can you help? Call same number. Okay.
Who, Beth?
Alright, let's do this fucking radio, shall we?
Hello? Anyone there? Hello? Please say something if you're out there, please. We need help. Over, over. Shit.
Hello.
Oh my god. Thank God. We need help, please.
Hello, is someone trying to contact us? This is the Park Ranger Service.
Yes.
Blackwood County. I'm not getting your signal very well. Please speak slowly and clearly. Over.
Please, 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 please help. Oh my god, we're stuck on Blackwood Mountain and there's a maniac.
If you can hear this, please repeat your message as I'm unable to understand what you are
We
saying.
need help,
Over.
please.
Hello? Can you please identify yourself? Over.
Let Matt do it. I'm gonna comply.
Oh my god, okay. This is... My name is Emily. Hello?
You're not coming through clearly. Please repeat. Over.
We're on Blackwood Mountain by the ski lodge. There's a killer.
See, I didn't want to say, like, we're gonna die, because that's not
He's after
helpful.
He's already killed one of our friends. Oh god, please help. You've gotta help us.
What was that?
Featured the motion sensor.
That activated the motion sensor!
Fucking deer.
I read you, ma'am.
No, that's not a fucking deer!
Helicopters to get you as soon as the storm has subsided. Over.
Fuck.
What? When? How long?
Dawn, at the earliest.
Not dawn! I have to wait until dawn! Don't know! No, don't know! No, you're gonna wait until fucking dawn! That's the one thing we don't want you to do! We don't want you to wait until dawn! That's the point of the game! my god, they're gonna wait until dawn! Oh, well, we're on our own.
Jesus.
What the fu- No!
Oh my god, he's here! Coming for me!
What is that? Calm, calm, calm. It's gonna cut it. I knew it. It's gonna cut the tower down. Oh shit!
Oh my god, that was happening!
Oh, the tower's coming down! Oh, they're fucked. They're dead. Oh, she's fucked. Oh my god. Oh my god, I could kill her right now.
Jesus, shit!
Whoa! Okay!
No, don't! No! Oh, shit!
Is she alive?
Oh, fuck. Damn it. Damn it.
Oh my god! Is Emily even alive?
Matt! Oh
Yep.
God, Matt, help me, please!
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Careful, careful,
This
careful.
is pretty unsteady over here.
Matt!
Okay.
You've got to do something right now! What are you waiting for?
I'm thinking. Let me think.
Don't think, you idiot! Just get me out of here!
No, be supportive. Don't be a cunt.
Emily, you're upset. You need to calm down. You're gonna be fine.
Ah! Stop talking! I can't take it!
Stop yelling at me and let me work this out, okay?
Yeah, please do stop yelling.
No, you stop it! Why do you question it?
Oh, fucking let her die! Let her die! Let her fucking die! Let her die now! I'm over it! I'm fucking over it! I tried my best to be supportive, to be nice in the moment. Let her die! Off you fucking go! This is not the time to say, no, you goddamn shut up! Fucking die! Fucking die! Let her go, bruv! Let her fucking go! Matt, save yourself, bruv! Or let her fucking die!
I say, I'm goddamn sick of it!
Good, fall down! Don't move!
I'm gonna try and get to you.
I'm still being nice! But I don't even give a shit!
Please, get me off this goddamn tower! Please, 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 Matt, just do something!
I'm gonna save her. I'm gonna be nice.
I'm coming. Here.
Oh my god, you idiot.
Oh, shit!
Whoa.
Matt!
I don't want to tip it.
I'm so no, I should have jumped. I should have jumped. I'm gonna fall and die. 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 Off she goes.
Emily!
And now I'm dead, aren't I?
Oh, fuck.
Best case scenario, in my eyes, best case scenario! Off she goes! Best case scenario in my eyes, guys. I could have jumped to safety both times. Best case, off you fucking go, woman! Bye-bye! Best case scenario, in my opinion. Oh my god. No! No!
I
I'm in the mines. I'm where I don't want to be. No! Oh dear. Okay, we're not, no, we don't want to be here. Matty boy. We don't want to be here. I tried my best there, guys. Is that a save point, by the way? Like, would that count as a save point, or is that not a save point? Matty boy, my guy, my goat here, Matty, yeah. She fell on snow. Did you not see what was below her? There was like spikes and shit, was it not? When the tower was coming down. I don't give a shit if she's dead. She can be dead as far as I'm concerned. Like, did you hear what she was saying? First of all, by the way, I'm more concerned about Matt right now. Because Matt is exactly where I don't want him to be. Matt is in a place where, I saw his death. Look, if you go to, Loss, that's Matt. That's Matt. And it looks like he's in this place, and that thing kills him. Wherever that is. So, I'm not a fan of being here. Because that means that could happen right there. Did you fucking hear her, though? You're sitting here saying she could have got lucky and stuff. Do you want her to be alive after what she just did? Did you fucking hear her? With Matt, did you fucking hear her? By the way, me giving Matt the fucking goddamn flare gun might save my life now. Because now that I'm Matt, I might have the flare gun to chase that thing off. So that might now save Matt's life. Me giving Matt the flare gun. Because if I gave it to Emily, it'd be down there with her. She might have dropped it for all I know, if it had been down there with her. He's got it still. So, you know, that big brain right there. But like, what I'm saying, do you want her to be alive, Baz? Like, honestly, from your point of view, do you want Emily to be alive? After what she just said to Matt. Matt was sitting there trying his best to save her life. Trying his best to save her life and keep her alive. And what did she fucking say? What did she say to him? He was sitting there. I could have, by the way, confessed to her about me seeing her with Mike. I could have done that. And I said, no, I'm going to put that in behind me. And I'm going to try and save her. I'm going to try and keep her calm. I'm going to try and, give her niceties. What did she fucking say? She went, no, you should calm down. You should try and calm down. Every time I try and say something, she can fucking die. And even then, I could have jumped to safety twice. And instead of doing that, I tried to save her twice. And she still probably won't appreciate me. Get out. I could have jumped to safety twice. 2 fucking times I could have jumped to safety. But I didn't. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try and save her. Because I'm going to try my best. No. You know what? Next time I get a choice, she goes. Next time it's a choice of save myself or Emily. I'm saving myself. Get her out of my sight. That just proved to me what I think of Emily this whole time. That was fucking pathetic from Emily. Pathetic. Everyone hates Emily here, bro. You know, we all hate Emily. What a fucking bitch. What a goddamn bitch. I don't know if that was a save point or not. Was that a save point? Do we know if that was a save point? With Matt and Emily? Do I do one more segment, Baz? What are we saying? Because, like, what should I do? Should I do one more segment? Or should I, like, consider it there? Like, what are we saying? How are you feeling, bro? You know what I mean? Like, should I do one more segment, whatever this segment is with Matt? Or should I consider that a good wrapping point? You know what I mean? Like, what are we saying here? How are we feeling, Baz? Considering you're here, you know what I mean? Like, what are we feeling? Like, should I do this Matt segment? Or should I call it? After all of that Emily fucking Matt bollocks. Like, what are we feeling? You know what I mean? Like I said, considering you're the one who's here, you know, how are you feeling about it? What should we do? Unless you've just gone now, and then obviously then I know the answer. But, like, for whoever's here, whoever is the one who's here or whoever is watching right now, should I do another segment or should I wrap it up? Because I don't want to, like, do a segment to no one. You know what I mean? Like, what are you saying? Should I wrap it up or should I do the Matt segment? I'm only going to do one more segment if I do a segment. But, like, should I do this segment or should I wrap it? That's what I'm asking. Like, should I wrap it here based on, like, you know, I'm assuming that was a save point. Because, like, there was a black screen for a second where I jumped to safety and then it, like, reawoke me, like, straight away. So I would assume that is a save point. New seg. Okay, I'll do a new seg, but I am going to go for a piss first, because I actually can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore, so I am going to do the segment, but I am going to go for a piss first. So give me a second and I'll be back. I am back. I went and got myself a water and a piss, obviously. Wait, I said that like I went and got piss. No, I went for a piss and got myself a water. I didn't go and grab some piss, guys. No. But I did go and get myself a little water from the fridge. Now, if I am doing this segment, which, you know, you said we're doing a segment. If I am doing this segment, I have got to be really careful. Because from based on what I can see, right, I am in the area that I need to be really careful about. Because I can tell you right fucking now, okay, the end of the day, I can tell you right now that I am shit scared for this new segment, right? I am absolutely shit scared for this new segment, because I'm going to do this segment, then wrap up after I get to the next segment. So, like, once I'm done with this, and, like, it's clearly the end of the segment, I'll wrap up afterwards. But I am going to... Oh, fuck. This segment scares the shit out of me. Because I don't know what it is, I've never played it, but I have so much info that says that this is where a lot of the things from Totems are going to happen, right? Because if I go over to Totems, one, we're in the mines, which is the worst location to be, based on the Mystery Man and on 1952, about, like, the creature and, like, the head in the jar and shit. Like, you know, one, I'm in the mines, which is the one place I don't want to be, right? But second of all, I have many totems about this area, right? I have this totem, which I don't even think is Matt, but you never know, it might be Matt, for all I know, right? I have... we already got the flare gun, I went and just got that. But look, if I show you this, that is Matt. He's got the blazer on, you can tell from the neck. And whatever that is... kills him. And it looks like this, like, based on the background, this looks like the area. So I am, whatever the fuck that thing is, I need to not lose Matt here, okay? But that right there looks, now I'm hoping me having the flare gun makes it so I won't die, as long as I do things right. But he dies. And that looks like the area. However, there is another part on the fortune totem where Matt, look, gets to a door. A metal door where he has a lamp. I don't have a lamp yet. And there's snow. And there's something banging on it. And he doesn't go in it. So there's a couple of things here. And I am in, like, an area, I'm in a segment that I don't like. I don't like this segment. Based on what evidence I have, I do not like the fact that this is where I am now. But we're gonna do it! I've got my cold water. Alright, let's just fucking get going, shall we? So look, I'm in, like, a mine shaft now. Emily fell further down, but I have to go that direction. And that looks like death to me. I also hear noises that I don't like. I don't want to go that way. I really don't, but I don't have a choice. Because Emily fell down there. Oh, this is horrible. I actually can't stand this. Careful. Careful. I'm going one step at a time.
Get off! Get off!
Oh, what the fuck?
Let go! Let go!
Flare gun! No! And he's dead. How do I even prevent that? That isn't even a new segment! That was just a guaranteed death! How do I even prevent that from happening? What was I meant to do? was your flare gun, you dumbass? Where was the flare gun? Oh my god, man. He deserves to die. If he's that fucking stupid, he deserves to die. Where is your flare gun? Use your gun! He deserves death. Nah, he deserves death. After that, he deserves death. Where is your gun at? Like, he didn't even use the flare gun. I didn't get an option. I gave him the gun, and he didn't even fucking use it. Nah, that's bollocks. That is absolutely fucking stupid. I'll just say it now. That is fucking dumb. That is dumb as shit. How am I meant to prevent that from happening? What, am I meant to save myself on the Emily part? What, I'm meant to jump? But, like, that shouldn't be the case. He deserves death. Nah, you know what? I don't even care. Like, after he fucking left the axe at the bottom of the tower, he fucking deserved death. Like, the second he did that, he deserved death. Same with Emily. Like, she can die as far as I'm concerned. All my marbles now are on Mike, Sam, Ashley, and Chris. That's my four. Because I don't give a shit about Emily. I don't give a shit about Matt. They deserve death. They straight up deserve death. He's just stupid. Like, how are you that dumb? So, let me get this straight. The right thing for me to do with Matt, to stop Matt from dying, is to completely leave Emily. That's the right thing to do. So my right thing to do was to save myself and jump off. That's what I had to do. That was how I prevented Matt from dying. To prevent Matt's death, I had to make him save himself, instead of trying to save his girlfriend. That's fucking stupid. It makes sense now, but at the same time, it's like, so I had no way of winning. I either let Emily die, or I let me die. Both of the options. Or we both die. So there was no physical way of getting out of that with both of them surviving. That's what it was the thing. That's the thing, she probably is still alive. But, like, that's my point. It's like, what am I meant to do to prevent both of... Like, I feel like there, you should still have a chance to save him. I don't mind if it was, like, hard. You know, I don't mind if it was hard to save him. I don't mind if it was, like, you know, like, I don't mind if the part was, like, oh, you know, he could, like... Obviously, he's in the bad place, but, like, maybe, like, you know, because I gave him the flare gun, he has a chance to run away. He could still get caught, but, like, maybe, like, if I had the flare gun, I could shoot it, and then I have to run. You know what I mean? Or I have to do something like that. Like, I feel like you should still have a chance to save Matt there. Because, like, it's not my fault that he's stupid and doesn't use his fucking gun. I did everything to prep that guy with a weapon after he was stupid enough to give away his axe. After Matt was stupid enough to give his axe away by putting it on the ground at the bottom of the tower, he deserves it. He absolutely deserves it. The thing is, you say Emily might still be alive, but I don't give a fuck about her anymore. Like, she got Matt killed. She was the reason Matt died. Because I tried to save her, and in doing so, that killed Matt. Because I could have just jumped off and saved myself the whole time. Oh my god, man. I'm not happy now. Because, like, Jess dying, I didn't give a fuck about. Matt, I don't care now because he was stupid. Like, he deserves his death because of him being a dumbass. But at the same time, I didn't want him to die. I wanted Emily to die. That's why, like, that's why I hope that Emily just dies anyway. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want Emily to live and Matt to be dead. That would be injustice. I'll tell you right now, the second I get to the Emily stage, I might just kill her. I might just let her die. I won't. I'll try. I will try and keep her alive. But if she dies, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm never going to throw away a character. I'm not going to do that. Because I want to have as many people survive the game as possible, right? That's the goal. But at the same time, it's like, I just don't understand, right? And this is in my best interest. I don't understand the exact way I was meant to save Matt there. I was meant to save Matt by killing Emily. That's basically what it was. So I was meant to go, Emily, you fall down and die. And I understand they did try and spoon feed it to me with how she was being an absolute bitch, right? But I just didn't feel like that's in Matt's character, to jump off and just let her die. I tried my best. I tried to keep her alive. And it's like they fake you out as well, because even when he falls, he lands in a safe space, and then he just gets grabbed by something and killed. Like, what happened to the flare gun? He's getting grabbed. Grab the fucking flare gun and shoot the fucking thing. Like, how stupid are you? How fucking dumbass are you? You know what I mean? Like, how much of a fucking dumbass can you be? You have a fucking gun! Use it! You know what I mean? Like, you have a flare gun! Use the fucking gun! Oh my god, man. No spoilers, by the way, user. No spoilers. I don't want any spoilers on the game, otherwise my mods will have to delete the messages. But yeah, no spoilers, bro. It's a first playthrough, so, you know, but... oh my god, man. I don't understand how... Yeah, I don't want any spoilers or anything. My mods will hopefully get rid of those messages, because I haven't looked. But, yeah, no spoilers on a first playthrough, bro. But, yeah, end of the day, hopefully one of my mods can get rid of messages. I haven't looked at them, but there's clearly spoilers there. So, hopefully one of my mods can just get rid of those messages, and we'll be alright. But, or you can delete them yourself if you want. But, yeah, I'm not having any spoilers on what happens or anything like that. But, yeah, I don't want any spoilers, bro. I don't want any spoilers. No spoilers. No spoilers. I understand that maybe there's a way to save them both, but it's my playthrough. I don't want any spoilers about what I could and couldn't have done and anything like that. Like, maybe at the end of the game, sure. You know, I can... Because, like, I know how I could have saved Jess. I could have been quicker. Because it showed me. And I'm assuming the way to save Mike was to just jump to safety. But, like... I just don't know how that makes sense to me. It's like there is no logical sense to jump to safety yourself and just let the other person die. You know what I mean? Like, the part with the deer had logical sense. Where you walk through carefully, you know? But like, that part made no logical sense to me. Like, Matt would... So the way to save both of them is to abandon her. You know what I mean? Like, there's no logical sense to it. Like, there is no logical sense to me having done that. That's just... I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. How that's the way to win that run. Like, the way to not die is to risk her. Whatever. At the end of the day, I was never going to do this game without deaths. I mean, even when I did Man of Medan, where you can only lose 5 people in total, I still lost 1 in that. You know, 4 of them survived. Right now, how many is there in this game? How many in total is there? There's Josh, there's Sam, Josh, Ashley, Mike, Chris, Jess, Emily, Matt. Yeah? So there's, 8 in total, and I've lost 3. Which is not great, because I've lost Josh, I've lost Matt, and I've lost Jess. I mean, in order, we're still doing alright right now. Because my least favourite is Emily, then it was Jess, then it was Josh, then it was Matt, then it was Ashley, then Chris, then Mike, than Sam. So right now, my top 4 are still living, you know? Sam, Chris, Mike, and Ashley are all still going strong right now. And that's my top 4, you know what I mean? So if I beat this game and Emily is the only other death, I don't care. Like, that's a win for me. If I lose one of that top 4, that's when I am not happy with my run. And that is when I would probably play this again in the future. Because I'll probably play it again when, like, maybe they make, like... I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't make it again. I don't know. I mean, there's apparently meant to be a second game in there. There's Until Dawn 2 now coming out. Where it's, like based way in the past. Yeah, I just don't understand, like, how I was meant to prevent that. I understand how I was meant to do it. I was meant to save myself. I was meant to jump off when I was on the tower instead of trying to save her. But, like, what I don't get is how that makes sense to a guy playing it first time round. Like, surely Matt died to a load of people there. Because, like, if you're playing this as a first playthrough, what sense would it make? Unless you really just hate Emily, which I do, and I should have just let her die. But, like, it just doesn't make sense to me personally that I jump off to save both of them. It just wasn't, like, I thought I could save her. If she wasn't being a scrambling little shit, I should have been able to save her. Also, the bait out with the flare gun did my head in. I'll just say that right now. Like, the bait out with the flare gun, that pissed me off. Because, like, I got the gun and I thought he'd actually use it. You know what I mean? Like, I thought he would actually be like, oh, okay, I'm getting dragged by something. Let me grab the gun and shoot the thing. You know? Like, I clearly have the gun still. It's not like I lost the gun. It never showed me losing the gun. So I still had the gun. So, what use is it to just get dragged and go, oh, I'm clearly going to die here and get put on this hook thing. Let me grab the gun in my fucking pocket and just shoot the fucking thing. You know, like, why are you a stupid idiot? And that's why I just don't care about him anymore. You know what I mean? Let me just look at some of these. Yeah, look, Emily gave the gun to Matt, and it did nothing. And it had no fucking use. I'll guarantee that kills Emily now as well. I don't care about her, though, so yeah. Look at this shit, look, bro. Matt sided with Jessica during the exchange. Emily was aggressive with Matt. But, like, I just don't get how... I don't get how I was meant to do anything about that. Matt supported Emily's plan to go to the tower and get help. Matt fired the flare gun to signal for help. I mean, at least he did that. At least he had some sort of fucking use. Fired the flare gun to signal for help. Matt had no defense against the attack. He had a flare gun! There's not just one bullet in a flare gun. A flare gun has more than one flare. I also didn't get a choice in that, by the way. Like, I didn't get a single choice in firing that or not. So I could have survived. So I could have survived if I fired the fucking... if I didn't fire the gun. I didn't get a choice. I never got a choice to fire it or not. How does that make sense? Huh? So I could have saved myself in the attack if I had the flare gun. But why did he fire it then? Oh, that's pissed me off. Because it's like, apparently, yes, I could have, look. Had no defense against the attack. Maybe he shouldn't have fucking put his axe in the fucking ground. Maybe he shouldn't have fired the flare gun without me having a choice in the matter. Like, I never had a choice. How would I have ever had a choice? You know what I mean? Like, Matt had no defense against the attack. But how was I meant to fucking goddamn... huh? I didn't have a choice. There was no shoot. There was no shoot button. I never got given a choice. I didn't have a choice. I never had a chance to shoot. It never gave me the button to go, oh, shoot it. He just did that anyway. I never had the choice! What do you mean? Why didn't you shoot the flare gun? You had the option. No, I didn't. You know what? Fucking, no. You're just trying to bait me, bruv. Like, no. It did, I even saw it. Yeah, okay, if I go back and see that there's fucking goddamn, and it didn't come up, I am timing you out. Let me go back and see that again, shall we? 1 minute. Hold on. Let me see the where I get chased again. Alright. I get grabbed. No, get off. Yeah. Let go. No, let go. Didn't have anything. No. Yep, there was no choice. Alright, enjoy, bruv. Enjoy. Look, don't lie to me. Don't fucking lie to me. Don't try that shit. Don't fucking try that shit. I fucking saw, mate. Enjoy your 5 minutes. Like, look, end of the day, alright, I will sit here and I will accept when I make a fuck up, alright, but I did not make a fuck up there, because there was no moment. Alright? So, do not try and cap me saying, oh, you had a choice, there was a way you could have shot it, I didn't have the gun. I didn't have the gun. Okay? I didn't have the gun. But I'm sorry, but don't try and fucking cap me and sit here and be like, oh, well, no, you did have a choice to shoot the gun, you did have a choice. No, I didn't have a fucking choice. There was no choice to shoot it. There was no choice. I looked just back at my own stream there where I was getting grabbed, and there was no choice to shoot it. Just like when I gave the flare gun to Matt, there was no choice in him shooting it. He just did it anyway. I gave it to him and he just shot it. I didn't have a choice in that. So I'm sorry, alright? Oh, now you're on a different account. Okay, brilliant. I didn't have the flare gun, my friend. Because end of the bloody day, there was no flare gun. Because I shot it in the air. And I didn't have a choice in the shooting in the air. He just did that anyway. Okay? Matt tried to save Emily. Matt fell into the mine and was attacked. Matt was killed. There was no choice. I didn't get a choice. What do you mean, why did I use the air? Because it's in the fucking ground, because he just put it in the ground. I didn't have a choice in that either. Oh my god, you fucking little dumbass. Oh my god, how are you not understanding this? I didn't get a decision in any of that. I didn't get a decision in putting the axe in the ground. I didn't get a decision in shooting the flare gun. I didn't get a decision when I was getting dragged. The only decision I got was to save myself with Emily. That was it. So if I made a fuck up there, great. But it clearly says here that even if I did fall into the mine, I could have saved myself if I had defense. If I had the axe, or if I had the flare gun, I could have saved myself. But I didn't have the axe or the flare gun, because both of those choices were not up to me. No, I didn't! No, I didn't! No, I didn't! There was no option! There was no choice to shoot the gun, and there was no choice to take the axe up the ladder. There was no choice. I didn't have a choice. You can go back and look through the stream, but I know full well you don't have the brain to do that. So, end of the fucking day, instead you're just gonna sit here and try and rage bait me with some bullshit, Excuse? I declined it, did I? Yeah, okay. Course I did. Yeah. 100%, man. Yeah, I declined it. That's what I did. Yeah. Yeah. No, I didn't, mate, actually. No, I just don't think I did anyway, mate. But, you know. You keep up this copium, bruv, of trying to fucking pretend I made the fuck up when I didn't. You chose Matt to die and save Emily instead, you weirdo. Alright, cool. Cool. Yeah, cool. Anywho, you try and pretend with any of this copium anyway. Like I said, Emily's smarter and better than me. Wow. She's a video game character, so I don't think that's the case, my friend. But, you know, you keep up whatever copium you want to have. You know what I mean? Like, end of the day, keep it up, my friend. Anyway, like I said, Matt died. I don't give a shit. End of the day, he was stupid. He put the axe in the ground without my choice. He shot the flare gun without my choice and then didn't have any defense when the creature came. He tried to save Emily twice, which was on me, I will say, but at the same time, that didn't kill him. What killed him is not having the axe or the flare gun. He was stupid enough to give both away, so that killed that and ended that. But, hey, like I said, end of the day, I'm going to end the stream off here. Next time I play, I'm assuming I'll be back with Chris and Ashley, two people I actually give a fuck about in this game. So as long as they're not stupid idiots and actually manage to do their fucking jobs, as long as they're not stupid as fuck, and actually manage to, you know, have a say in things and shit like that, then, end of the day, if they're not dumbasses and actually have a bit of common sense, then we should be alright, I would hope, you know, hopefully they'll be alright, but, yeah, either way, with that being said, Emily is, I'm assuming, alive. Matt is now dead to join with Josh and Jess. Like I said, Matt, that's on him. End of the day, if you're stupid enough to not have the flare gun or the axe because you're just a dumbass and decide, no, I'm not going to have either of those, you know, I'm just going to leave both of the weapons that I did have and I'm just going to not have either of those, you know what I mean? I'm assuming the axe will be something I can get again with Emily. Because Emily fell down and I'm assuming the axe went with it. If the tower went down into the ground, I'm assuming Emily went with it, and I'm assuming that means the axe went with it. And if the axe went with it, then that means maybe Emily will have the axe later on. You know what I mean? Or something like that. But all I do know is Matt's now dead. Rest in peace, but he's also a fucking dumbass. So, you know, end of the day, not having the axe or the fucking goddamn flare gun, he deserves every bit of what he did there. Like, end of the day, I wanted him to keep the axe, he didn't keep the axe. I wanted him to keep the flare gun, he shot it anyway. You know what I mean? And used up his ammo. So, end of the day, I didn't really have a say in either of those choices. The only thing I did have is him saving himself. Either way, he still wouldn't have had a fucking goddamn weapon. So if he'd have saved himself and then something came up, he still would have been dead. But, like I said, end of the day, he's dead. Whatever. We move on. Hopefully Ashley, Chris, Sam, Mike all survive. They're the ones I care about. And then Emily I don't give a shit about anymore. She was a bitch. So if she survives, whatever. Because I'm not going to just kill her off on purpose, because that defeats the point of the game. But I will try and, like, I'm going to try and keep her alive, and if she dies, I have zero remorse as far as I'm concerned. She basically got Matt killed by being a fucking whiny baby. But at the same time, Matt also got himself killed by being a dumbass with the flare gun and the axe. So, hey, end of the day, we're going to end it off here, guys. Like I said, next time I play this game, hopefully we won't have any more deaths, because realistically, guys, this was a shite fucking stream worth of content. Because Sam got caught, Matt and Emily left the axe in the ground, they got through the deers nicely, but then they left the axe in the ground, they fucking radioed for help, shot a flare gun even though I didn't want them to shoot it, but they didn't have a choice in that, and then Matt also got killed because he tried to save Emily instead of just jumping for safety. So yeah, this went absolutely appallingly, to be blatantly honest with you, but hey, like I said, end of the day, dealing with idiots is like dealing with idiots. They're idiots, end of the day. You can't do everything to save an idiot. An idiot is an idiot. You know what I mean? End of the day, they are an idiot. If you are an idiot, you are an idiot. You know what I mean? So, like, end of the day, we're just going to move on with the fact that I just have to live with the fact that hopefully from here on out I can keep the rest alive. That's the hope. I doubt I will. I'm assuming someone else will die, because it seems like in this game the logical thing to do is what gets people killed. Like, doing anything logical gets your person killed. So the hope is, the bonus is that I'm not dealing with another Emily. Ashley's not a whiny bitchy baby. Chris is not a whiny bitchy baby. Mike is by himself, so he has no one to influence him. And fucking goddamn Sam is hopefully nice and smart and can save herself from the situation. But end of the day, it is how it is. Like I said, hopefully I can at least keep the rest of them alive. You can say whatever you want, Epstein Kumar, bruv. Say what you want to say, bruv. But yeah, I'm going to wrap things up there, guys. Like I said, I'm going to go and put a poll up on my YouTube community section of what you want to see me stream next. End of the day, if whatever you guys vote on and things like that, the most anyway will be what I stream and things like that. I hope you guys did enjoy nonetheless, even with these appalling decisions. And hopefully we get some better results in the future with this game. But yeah, end of the day, like I said, thank you to everyone who's been in for the stream. Thank you to Baz, Adam, of course, showing up earlier. Thank you, MRJ, as well, for showing up earlier. Thank you to everyone as well, by the way, who's just enjoyed the stream or who's watching this in the future and enjoying the VOD. Like I said, stay tuned in the community section for next votes. Like the video if you enjoyed, of course, to show your appreciation. Subscribe if you're new here as well. Subscribe if you're new here to really show some real, support on everything that I do and things like that. If you want to go one step further, click the link in the top chat for the Discord to really show even more support and also get better notifications, because YouTube notifications are very dodgy, guys, and a lot of people get notified by Discord instead. Yeah, like I said, at the same time, hope you guys did enjoy. Vote on what you want to see next of my next set of options. And with that being said, guys, I guess I will see you guys next time.